What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with a new game on the channel. This is a request from eJohns. He's been wanting me to play this for months now. And I decided to acknowledge his request. Like a good streamer I am. He requested Secret of Evermore. We're going to be playing that. The story behind this game is that the American division of Squaresoft decided to give those guys a chance at making a game. And what they did is, what they came up with was Secret of Evermore. They used the same engine, per se, as Secret of Mana. And they came up with an American version of Secret of Mana, even though this game does not take place in the Mana universe. It looks just like it. It plays just like it. Artistically, it's the same. But it is very different when it comes to its story. I'm excited to be playing this. Come on, internet, hold together. I'm excited to be playing this. I'm looking forward to getting involved in the Secret of Evermore universe. That being said, let me give you a quick update on my internet situation. So the ISP that I deal with, called Sparklight, has been spotty in the area. I tried to reach out to them and talk about them on stream and stuff and on YouTube and all that. I actually got banned, as you've seen in my last short that I uploaded. I actually got banned from their Twitter page, where I can't reach out to them. I can't do anything with them through Twitter, which is kind of shady in my opinion. The good news is I've been reaching out to the tech support guys, and the one gentleman I spoke to 3 days ago was phenomenal. He was amazing. So when it comes to tech support, those guys are on it. They know what they're doing. They know how to help you. If they don't know how to help you, they immediately put you on a reservation for a tech to come out and look at your stuff. I'm hoping that they come out. I'm scheduled for Monday at 8 a.m. So I'm hoping they come here on time. It's between like 8 and 10. So I'm hoping they come here on time. That way they can take a look at my equipment and see what the situation is, and possibly give me a prognosis on what the problem is. Hopefully it's something on their end. That way it's a no cost to me. I hope my modem is fine. Based on what he saw on the upstream from his end, it looked okay, but he was seeing a lot of high ping, which is weird. What's really interesting is their Wi-Fi is phenomenal. I am currently streaming on the Wi-Fi connection. I'm not streaming on wired at all, which is really weird. I know that's odd, and most streamers don't do that. Normally, I don't do that, but because I was trying to alleviate any variables in the connection, and that being a hardwired connection, I was trying to see if the cable that ran from A to B is bad. It seems to be okay, but I'm not really sure. And since I've moved my router from behind this CRT, or to the left of the CRT, it is now up on the shelf closer to the TV upstairs, and closer to the other pod, per se. So I'm hoping that fixes the situation. I doubt it will. It's probably going to dip in and out. We're going to try and deal with it and roll with the punches. It did dip down a minute ago, but it didn't die. So we're going to try and work with it. Secondly, we're going to talk about all the video game news that came up in the past couple days. It's been very busy on the video game, in the video game world. The Switch 2 just released at midnight today. I know there's a lot of big YouTubers that are putting out content. I won't be putting out content on the Switch 2 because I don't own one. I went to my local Walmart this morning, and I actually took a picture of how many Switch 2s they had. They had all but one. Their shelf was completely full of Switch 2s. So kudos to Nintendo for having as many units as they have and sent out as many units as they did. That's pretty exciting. I live in a small town, so there wasn't a lot of I didn't hear a lot of people talking about the Switch 2 in the general public. And I didn't see anyone walking inside the Walmart frantically running to the back to try and get a Switch 2. Suspiciously, I saw maybe 2 people like walking that direction just casually to go get a Switch 2. I walked back there and took a picture and sent it to my son and was like, "Hey, look, Nintendo did a real good job on the release. There's plenty of them." And he asked me, "Are you picking one up?" Pray hands. And I said, "Nope." So I don't plan on getting a Switch 2 anytime soon. There's too many other games I want to play on the channel, whether that be retro or new. I still have to finish up Doom. There's a lot going on. And we're going on vacation at the end of this month into early July. So I'm trying to get as much content as I can on the channel, that being Secret of Evermore. And I want to hopefully get that finished before I leave. I got a month. This game isn't super long from what I understand. So hopefully I can get it finished before then. If I don't, then we'll just finish it up when I get back. That being said, we're going to get the game started. I do have a save file on here from the other day. However, we're not going to use that same save file. We're going to start over. So let's get it going. I am playing this on a Super Nintendo, my childhood Super Nintendo, with a FX Pack Pro EverDrive on a Dynex Nintendo, or not Dynex TV. I was using, there's a CRT over there on the floor, I don't know if you can see it. I was using that one and it worked okay, but this gives me HDMI access, plus composite and component, which is exciting. That's freaking exciting. I saw physical copies of Switch 2 games were just going to be download codes. That's what we call a deal breaker. So, from what I saw in Walmart, they had Switch 2s, and to the right of it, they had to redo their electronics section. They had Switch 2s inside of a case, obviously, and to the right of it, they had maybe 6 titles that were in Switch 2 cases. I didn't grab one and try and open it or anything because it was behind a metal case and all that stuff, so I didn't, and I didn't ask any questions. From what I do know, Austin John Plays, a big Nintendo YouTuber. I like watching his content. It's very entertaining. Check him out if you want. He unboxed. He claims his was the world's first Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing. I wouldn't put it past him. His channel is solely devoted to Nintendo content. But what I saw on his stream was, or his YouTube channel, is he got a digital copy of Mario Kart World. It was just a card and a code. I understand that could be the case when it comes to the bundle deal. That's how they would do it. However, inside Walmart, there were cases or boxes of Mario Kart World copies. Whether it's a cart or a code inside, I couldn't tell you. I would assume it's a cart, or the little Switch cards. I would assume it's that, and not a digital download code inside the game box. That would be kind of weird. But who knows? Who knows? I won't know until I talk to somebody that owns one and they show me, or somebody puts it on YouTube. But we're gonna get started with Secret of Evermore, and we're gonna talk more about this new game. We're gonna go with Hato. And we're gonna keep an eye on our internet, and I'm gonna try and read Podunk, U.S.A. Fall 1965. What, buddy? So I did see some of this yesterday, or day before yesterday, when I tried to stream this. I mean, even with the Switch, you just get a tiny cart inside of a big plastic case with a little spot where the manual would go if they've been asked to print one. So, like, that's my frustration, too, Give me a manual. I do miss the days of manuals inside games. Whether that be like, you know, something simple as like how to turn on the Switch and use the game. But like, give me something. Give me some artwork. The one thing I do like about the PlayStation boxes is that they put reversible art inside the cases. That's kind of cool. I think Stellar Blade did it. God of War did it. Final Fantasy 16 did it. So that's kind of cool. I think Returnal did it as well. There's a few games up there on the shelf that I've have switched around. With a twist of a knob here and a flip of a switch there. Wait a minute. That's not right. I'm going to try and read everything as well. 30 years later. There's no game intuitive enough that it would not benefit from instructions. Exactly. What a classic. My favorite part was the battle with the slime beast in the toxic swamp. You could hardly tell that it was really a bunch of old tires and a garden hose. Where are you going, buddy? That's not the way home. Wait for me! Now where did he go? That was a huge problem I have with a lot of Nintendo-made Switch games, yeah. The door is open. Oh yeah, your kid here loves crappy Z movies. I better take a look inside. There you are. You know, I think that cat is long... You know, I think that cat's long gone. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? God, I can't read right now. Once we get past the dialogue and we start playing, then we'll talk about state of play. Oops, hey, look, a mummy. A chainsaw and a balloon animal. This wall panel is kind of loose. Wow, I think we found some sort of secret entrance. This looks like the PZS plasma drive in when something collide. I wonder if it works. Whoa. We should get out of here before something goes terribly wrong, as it is going to, because it's a video game. Hey, don't you own those wires? Uh-oh. Whee! I love this guy's character. What have we here? An intruder, I fear. I love the way he looks. That was some blast. Whoa, who are you? That's not important. We gotta get you out of here. We can't have you meddling with the professor's experiments. Come along. Who's that Cauldron? Do we have a visitor? It's no one. No one at all. Like the Cauldron 6-in-1 cartridge. Continue with your work, Professor. After you. Yeah, get in the laundry chute, kid. Now what? Okay, so we have control. So, like I said earlier, we tried this game the other day, and it works fine. My internet was just not behaving. So, it seems to be holding up, knock on wood. Hopefully it stays that way. And I know there's more dialogue coming up, so we're just going to get through this little part here. Receive bazooka. Cool. This does not look good. I wish I could keep the bazooka the whole game. missed. Dang it, stop getting hit. I am a terrible shot. Got him. Those things are hard to hit. This looks like a way out. Whee! Is that you, buddy? I can't see very well. It's dark in here. Hey, I think this is some sort of futuristic escape pod. Oops. There goes the control panel. Or pad. He was using an off-brand SNES controller to run it. What you're headed into right now is the best part of the game, honestly. It's clear that the bulk of the development time went into the early game, and it got more and more rushed the further you get. Oh, really? Whoa, that was some landing. I think the pod and bazooka are shot. But where am I anyway? And where's my dog? Here, buddy. Here, pupster. Where are you, boy? Wow. Is that really you? You've changed. If you're really my dog, you'll fetch this stick. Okay, go get it. Well, this isn't the stick, but it'll do. Come on, buddy. Let's look around. Okay, so here we are in the prehistoric ages. So from what I learned the other day when I did play this, that you have to find resources. Resources are important. Use it for alchemy. Pay attention to your dog, because he sniffs around a lot. So you just have to watch what he does, and he will find you resources. And also bees suck. They're hard to hit. So, yesterday, during the hours that I worked, which was kind of lame, Sony had a state of play. And they talked about lots of games that are coming out in the future. A lot of them were really. A lot of them were 2025 or 2026. Some of them were this year. Most of them are next year. But the biggest one that I'm excited for is Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. So as a kid, I didn't play Tactics. My best friend, he had Tactics, and he loved it. He was good at it. He beat the game. He thought it was fun. I stayed away. The reason I stayed away is because I'm not good at tactics games. I can't, or strategy games. I don't strategize very well, I guess. So I'm not very good at them. But the problem with that is I missed out on those games. And that's a big disappointment. I shouldn't have missed out. I should have said, okay, I need to buckle down and try this game and, like, just play it, because it's probably really good. And everyone that's ever played it says it is. With that being said, the new remaster gives you two different versions of the game, from what I understand. It gives you War of the Lions, and it gives you the remastered version of the game. So where do they talk about it? The Evilise Chronicles is what it's called. Two versions of the games, the classic original, which is awesome, which includes the War of the Lions translation, and a fresh new version with full-blown voice acting, which is freaking awesome. Revamped interface, extensive additions and adjustments to the story, and smoother visuals. It comes out September 30th, which is right around the corner. I had a conversation with my boss at work. She's not a gamer. She plays Harry Potter on the Switch, which there's nothing wrong with that. I hear the Harry Potter game's pretty good, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. But she said that's so far away, and I was like, "What? That's not far away at all. That's like right around the corner. It's in a few months." So I'm excited for that. Depending on what's going on, I might play it day one. I'm not sure yet, obviously. Big plant. Yay, level 2. So I'll have to keep an eye on my schedule on what I have going on. Like I said, we'll have to play that by ear. But I'm excited for it. I watched the Death Unites Us put out a video like shortly after the state of play, and I was at work, but I had to go out to my car to go grab a pair of shoes out of the car, and I saw the video pop up, and I watched it immediately. So I am super excited for that game release. So there's that one. That's the one I'm excited about the most. There is a few other ones that I'm excited about. Let's go back. Pragmata, which is a new IP, looks amazing. That game looks insanely good. It's an action adventure game by Capcom, which is huge. I'm a big Capcom fan. I love Capcom. Everything that Capcom does is amazing. Most of the time, Capcom's about fighting games. This is not a fighting game. I have a strange feeling about this. I forgot about this fight. What, buddy? Oh, my dog is dead already? Ouch. That was not good. Gotta watch this raptor. This fight's kind of tough. Hang on, buddy. Trying to go out. You probably saw a freaking squirrel outside. Or birds. Ouch. Can't die. Don't die. If I get hit again, I'm dead. I died! Oh, that's cool. He dragged them off. Are you okay, kid? You took quite a beating out there. Whoa, what happened? The raptors got you. They're a tricky lot, they are. Thanks to this wild animal here, you were saved. That's no wild animal, that's my dog. He's just not himself right now. Well, now that you're both safe in our friendly village, you can save your game, okay? Sure. So, in the last one, I actually killed them. Feel free to take items from the gourds in the village. We know that you'll return the favor, and you'll definitely need the help. Let me go let my dog out. Give me a minute. There was a freaking chipmunk out in the yard. So the last game, or the last time I played this, I was able to kill the freaking raptors. My, that was quite a fight that you had in the jungle. You should be more careful. I don't know what's Let me open this stupid thing. I don't know what's beneficial if you beat the raptors. If you beat them, what does it give you? Like, have access to more stuff or what? You'll find alchemy ingredients aplenty if you search the village outskirts, but be careful, the place is packed with creepy creatures. Water, roots. I've been to the Bergmuck in the east and I've seen the giant boy. That might be where Strongheart went to explore. Fire Eyes has taught us everything we know. I've learned basket weaving, bird calls, and the metric system. What kind of animal is that? This is a lizard? Water, roots, water. Hello, traveler. I'm the source for goods in this village. What can I do for you? Give me these, because these heal me. And you want too much for dog bones. Ash. Vipers from the great volcano never come close to the village. They fear Fire Eyes. Are they like other villagers or other, like, another tribe? You like my bee? His name is Buzz. He'll sting you. Sting! I think this is where I came. The huts I was in before. Yep. So, Pragmata. It looks freaking awesome. You run around with like a girl on your shoulder, and she is, I think, a cyborg, and she can hack enemies. Like, you can use her to hack enemies from a distance and cause them to like freak out, I guess, or she like helps you in battle, which is really freaking cool. The game looks awesome. It has a, what's the name of that? A Death Stranding kind of vibe to it, a little bit. Which obviously there's nothing wrong with that. Death Stranding is a pretty good game. I've never played it, but it looks like a pretty good game. Alchemy is the practice of combining ingredients for powerful and often magical results. A family has used alchemy for many generations. Alchemy effects increase in strength when you use formulas often. Oh, so the more you use it, the more stronger it gets. Kind of cool. Roots. Water. An adventurer must have shielding out in the field. I deal in strong armor. What can I do for you? Oh, he sells armor? Grass vest. Fine bracelet. Leather collar. I have no money. That was like a little hidden area. Play a biscuit. An ash. Hello? Search it. There we go. That was not where he was sniffing at. I guess he just gets you in the general area. Ash. You're not one of us. Not a viper either. You're like Fire Eyes. Clay. Talons, that's money. Clay. My brother Strongheart told me he was going to look for the big bug in Bugmuck. He said that there may be rare alchemy ingredients hidden in the bug's skeleton. Strongheart searches the area often for ingredients, and when he returns, he always gives some of them to me. Then I sell them to the townspeople who know alchemy formulas. Okay. We're not allowed to wander far from the village, but I heard about a place where there are a lot of bugs and tar. My father Strongheart went there days ago, and he hasn't come back. We of the village of Fire Eyes welcome peaceful visitors. I hear that you had a tough fight in the jungle. I hope you're okay now. Ash.